Batman Arkham the Riddler was the first book in a series that now has 16 installments called, well, Batman Arkham. What this is a little collection of about 10 to 12 Riddler stories that just go throughout his whole history from his first appearance to modern day stuff. At least when this came out, which was in 2015. I think the most recent tale was in 2014. So that's kind of cool. That happened 1 year right before this was published. So as you can see, this collects a whole bunch of other series and artists. And it's the Riddler, the Prince of Puzzlers. A lot of people probably know him from the Adam West TV show. And that's probably my favorite live-action Riddler, even now. So you can see, here's him. This is the cover to issue, I think Detective Comics, issue 23.2. But yeah, this was the first one they made of this series. The last one was for Catwoman, and that came out in 2023, so haven't had an announcement of a new one yet. Right now, I'll just say I hope they make ones for Anarchy, Mad Hatter, and there's another one I forgot. Anyway, maybe Killer Moth. Let's open this up. Here's what it looks like on the first intro page. And here are the issues. First appearance, returns of him, special moments of him. And I gotta say, this is probably the best one I've read. I've read 4 other collections of Batman Arkham. I have all 16, but this is the 5th one I have read. And this is probably my favorite one so far, with all the different appearances and stories of Riddler I never even knew about. So this is his first appearance, of course. Detective Comics issue 140 in October. And it shows the Riddler. So it starts off with his origin of being a school kid and cheating to win puzzles. And he decided to do it for crime. Called himself the Riddler. So he gives clues to Batman. And Batman follows him. He safely gets some guy out of this trap he made, which was on the front cover. And Riddler apparently dies in his first appearance, just like the Joker did. But he returns 2 months, 2 issues later, in issue 142. He's back. And there's some crazy action. Riddler in the past was a lot more action. Right nowadays, he's seen just as a smart guy, doesn't really do fisticuffs, but in the past, he really was smart. It has this iconic, or this is his 3rd appearance, I think. It talks about his last 2 appearances. He actually tricks Batman thinking that he went straight, but he actually did not. Alright, there's the one that I really want to talk about that I actually love. Oh, wait, I should talk about this one. This was the one that they picked up. This was his 3rd appearance, like I said. And this is what inspired the first episode of the Adam West TV show, or first storyline. They have the exact same thing. The cross, Riddler holding a gun, but it's actually just a lighter. So you can actually see the lighter. It didn't show it on the episode, him giving him a light. But anyway, Riddler just says, oh, it's okay, whatever. But in the show, they actually kind of do a better job making him want to sue Batman. And then this is, of course, when this happens. This is why I say in the comics he was a lot more action-oriented. He just kept getting punched, and I forget what he did, but anyway, they explain it. I guess it was a riddle. Oh, he had something in his suit. He just pressed the polka dot. Okay. The Riddler striving with the Riddler. So this is when I love where Riddler realizes to himself, hey, Batman keeps catching me because I keep leaving him clues. Why don't I stop that and I'll be a great crime fighter? But he still does it subconsciously when he sleeps. And that's the end of that. Riddler has Batman go to jail to figure out one of his plans. That's what the whole cover was about. And they defeat him. What is this? The testimony. So this was a real short issue where Batman's dead and a whole bunch of, or a series. Batman's dead and a whole bunch of villains say, hey, I killed him. And Riddler talks about how he killed Batman, but it was just a lie. It was just a story. There's a moment where I think Dick Grayson is Robin. Oh, no, Bruce Wayne is Robin. And the Riddler is dressing himself up as Bruce Wayne. But of course he did not kill Batman, he just thought he did. I guess Riddler didn't make up the story, sorry, he just told it. He didn't actually see Batman's corpse, he just said, oh, this is how Batman died, because I did this. And Two-Face says, no, you didn't. It is kind of interesting, because apparently it is true that TNT does not blow up if you light it on fire, but you have to have a little explosion, or a little force for it to go boom. So that's kind of a cool thing to learn in this story. Hopefully it's true, and I'm not just a big dummy. Anyway. 1001 Clue Caper, Riddler again. Like I said, I really like these stories. And some of these are really short, like 17 or 11 pages. So that's probably why they crowned a line here. This was a really interesting one. There's a guy, a normal guy who knows that Bruce Wayne is Batman. And he has a giant mansion. He traps Batman and the Riddler in there. And Riddler's like, hey, I'm the one who creates puzzles. So he helps Batman, and Batman saves his life at the end. I'm gonna go too into this because I actually really, really like the story. I might make a video on my second channel about it. They also have some Commissioner Gordon stuff, figuring it out. I like that. And then we jump really far into modern day, where Riddler is a detective and he helps Bruce Wayne on a case of a murder. Another one where he and Harley Quinn work together. It's more of a Harley Quinn tale, actually, this one issue. I guess this was the worst issue, the one I wouldn't have in here. I like this moment, though, where Batman's like, the more content the rat, the less likely he'll leave his hole. So he just gave Riddler an easy mystery to solve for Bruce Wayne. Then Joker's Asylum 2, the Riddler. This has the story about Riddler falling in love. I don't really care about this one much either. He just keeps rejecting people's crimes. I don't even know. There's apparently a, where was it? What was the answer? Oh, there's a secret visitor. But it's a riddle, which I don't know. Issue 23, oops. Oh, sorry, it was Batman. Issue 23.2. India New 52. During Villains Month, Riddler breaks in the way Enterprises, and it's really cool. I actually thought this is a genius tale. One of my best Riddler stories, because he has a bunch of riddles that he answers throughout the story that he gives you up front. He has a secret electricity button hidden in his suit. Riddler freaks out when someone touches him. Flashbacks to 0 year. Well, not really. He does all this to get revenge on a guard who bullied him in Arkham all these years ago. And he knows that Batman is gone, but he just waits until he returns, which I forget how that ends up. Because I don't think Riddler is in Forever Evil Arkham War. Okay, and in this story that takes place in later, basically Riddler has himself arrested because Black Mask, we learn out later throughout the story, Black Mask put a hit out on Riddler for 48 hours, and then police can still be in there 48 hours, and he tells Batman a riddle, but Batman figures out about Black Mask, and he and Nightwing team up to stop him. I actually like this story where Batman goes deaf for a little bit, so Nightwing has to do sign language to talk to him. I thought it was really cool. And then Riddler just leaves at the end, but oh no, he doesn't. He stays in prison with Black Mask meeting him, like, hey, you sold me out. And yeah, that's how the story ends. It was ripped like this when I got it, or I guess part of it's stuck on that cover. Anyway, like I said, really good. One of my favorite Batman Arkham collections. Definitely a must-read to learn about the Riddler. Like I said, there's one or two issues that I wish they were replaced with other ones. Maybe the one from Nightfall and that one. Or I guess it was a 3-issue story. It would be cool if they had that 3-issue story where a demon possesses the Riddler. I think it's called Dark Knight, Dark City. Anyway, definitely a amazing book that I recommend. I got this from a library that was not in my state. Bought it from them. I wish they reprinted these for people who want them, but all the same. It had Riddler just being, super smart, non-combative, and early in appearances, you see him being able to put up a fight. You see all of his question mark gimmicks. So it was a really good time. Thank you for watching this little review, and I hope you have a good day.